Hey Childfree besties, this is Dr. Angela L. Harris, also known as Doc Sarah, also known as Angela, and I will answer to all three, just keep it clean. I'm the visionary and founder of No Bibs, Burps, Bottles, an online community and brand where we celebrate, highlight, and empower child-free African-American women who are child-free by choice, child-free by circumstance. You define you, so you fill in the blank. And again, we welcome you to this community. If this content is important to you, if this content is something that you're interested in, please follow us on Instagram at No Bibs, Burps, Bottles, and keep watching today's video. So in today's video, I will be giving you not one, not two, but three ways to handle how to date when you are child-free. So let's get right into it. So the first one, and I have my handy dandy notes here so I won't get off track. The first one is just to be upfront. That is number one. You live in your truth. You need to be authentic. You need to be true to yourself. And if you are child-free and you prefer to date someone who is also child-free, you need to make that clear. You need to put that out there up front, whether you meet someone in the grocery store, you meet them in church, or you meet them online. If dating someone else who is child-free is important to you, you need to make sure that you say that up front. So number one is be upfront. Now, number two, the second way to date while being child-free is, what are your deal breakers? And this is a reflective question, right? And so is a deal breaker that they definitely need to be child-free? Or are you willing to be a little bit flexible on that? So overall, when you're dating as a child-free person or dating in general, you need to be aware of what are your deal breakers. Now, for me, being single and child-free, it's not a deal breaker if the person has children. But my preference has always been to date someone who is child-free. And I have my reasons for that, and you have your own reasons for that too. But again, it's what are your deal breakers? For some people, it's like, you are an awesome person, but you have children, and children just are not part of my life or part of your life. And so you may not date someone who has children, even though they might be a awesome, great person. Some people might say you are missing your blessing. But again, if that's important to you, it's important to you. But sometimes you have deal breakers and you're willing to be a little bit flexible. So that goes into my number three tip or ways to handle dating while being child-free. Number three is give it a try. So if you are a child-free person and you prefer to date a child-free person, but you meet this awesome person, you're like, yo, I think this might be the love of my life. Give it a try and see how it feels. But also, communication is going to be important. So talk to the potential partner like, hey, I prefer to date someone with no kids because I'm child-free, but you know what? I actually really do like you, and I think I want to move forward with you to see how this is. And so being able to do maybe some check-ins along the way, especially as you get introduced to the child, or how far you get into it. So I think overall is give it a try, because no one wants to miss their blessing, right? No one wants to miss out on love, and maybe love will come in the form of someone who really cares about you and loves you, but they actually have a child. So number three is give it a try, assess it, check in with the person along the way, and see where it gets you, because you actually might fall in love with the person, fall in love with their children. It could actually be a great thing for both of you. So let's review those tips again. 3 ways to handle dating while child-free. Number one, please be upfront. Share your truth, be authentic. That person needs to know your values, your lifestyle, and if you are child-free by choice, circumstance, fill in the blank, that's going to be important for the potential partner to know. Number 2, what are your deal breakers? And again, it's not about just only being child-free, because we all have other things that are important to us and maybe deal breakers when we are dating. So if dating someone who has children is a deal breaker for you, be upfront, be honest about that. However, if that is a deal breaker, but you're open to exploring, that goes to number 3. Give it a try, have some fun, make sure that you're communicating where you stand, hearing where the other person stands. And if you get knee deep into it, love that person, love their children. And if you decide that like, hey, I did give this a try and this is just really not where I want to be in regards to being with someone who has children, again, goes back to number one, is just being upfront and being honest about that. So I hope that these 3 handy dandy tips help you while you are dating while child free. And thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe. Follow our YouTube channel. We bring content to you not only through YouTube, but through Instagram. So I'm going to encourage you to follow us over there. And thank you so much for the support. Until then, remember, womanhood is not synonymous with motherhood. Peace.